walk to remember. Nothing better than a nice walk to remember. A nice, dark, calm. Although behind these houses there will be a sun, and the sun will be in our face. And then what are we gonna do?
You got 6 views on that video. You're just watching yourself.
Yeah, 4 of those are mine.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I was trying to test the audio, making sure the music was playing through. I think I had maybe, yeah. Yeah, I can go for about 30 minutes just talking about dogs and how I'm scared shitless of dogs. But we don't want to talk about the past. Me getting attacked by a dog. Well, I don't know. I don't think it was an attack. Well, obviously I'm 5 years old and a dog jumps on me. It's kind of scary. But the thing is, you sort of have to not live in the past. Move past the past. Move past the past. This is stunning, eh? You just have like a nice little camp. This little camp out around here if you really wanted to. It's a good neighborhood. Is this where you're gonna raise your children?
I don't know.
Just gonna stay here for the rest of your life?
I don't know. I haven't thought that to that point yet. So yes, it is a pretty nice place. I mean, I think a walk right to elementary school like a minute away.
Just make it super easy on yourself.
Yeah, I want to drive them to school.
I guess.
And they could walk to high school. It's literally a few blocks down the street.
Yeah, you'd have to give up some things though, because I mean, all your rooms are being utilized. It's not like you can just have a kid and then have room for it.
No, that's Janelle's stuff that's in this car room. She'd have to decide the
kid or hobby. I would encourage. I would encourage hobby. Person's supposed to stop. That's a stop. That's a stop sign. Cyclist's supposed to stop at the stop sign.
We wouldn't stop.
What do you mean? Actually, because he's in the right lane, I guess, yeah. I'll give him a pass. But barely. Oh, I forgot. Jangling keys. Jangling keys really shows up in the videos. That's what I learned in the last couple. So I have to separate the keys in different pockets, so that people don't
That'd
hear.
be a good stage name for Janelle. Jangling keys.
Well, yeah. She was an R&B artist.
Yeah.
That would be a very good. How about just Jangles? Jangles is fine. You don't need to go with Jangles cars. What did we... Oh, we went to Costco. It's amazing. That was like so long ago, eh? It's amazing. That meal that I cooked, unreal. I didn't actually use like any seasoning or anything other than the salt. But, yeah. I really enjoyed it. Salmon, quinoa, spinach, snap peas, a bell pepper. If we're talking greenery extraordinaire. We seem to have like a go-to path, eh? We never deviate from this path. I want to deviate to somewhere different. do you think? Should I book my retreat?
Yeah, why not?
It's a lot of money. Probably looking at like $2,000 for the trip. Ugh. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm due.
Where's it at?
I'm due for a solo trip
Where's that?
because I've never done one. Well, I can go on to Airbnb and choose any place all over the world. I could go anywhere and stay
How
anywhere.
about you and I do a trip and then you can plan it?
Yeah, but then I'll never ever go away on my own, which I think is actually important.
It's just a good stepping stone for you and I.
I already went on a trip with you. I don't think it's enough. I don't think I'm really like getting out. I need like, I don't know, 10 days of just total seclusion. No distractions. That's what I need. Like, I don't need to be going away just for the sake of going away. I don't know. You got an idea of where you'd want to go?
Somewhere hot, nice beach, Costa Rica.
It's hot here.
Do a bunch of swimming.
Wouldn't you want to do that in December?
Yeah, I mean later this year we can do it. Like October.
I think before that, I need to go on a trip for myself. Sure, October. You know, then we're looking at like, I don't know, for me, that'd be like $4,000 I'm gonna put down on a trip. Like, holy.
How about a road trip?
Well, that's part of my trip.
Head down to California.
And then, I don't know, that was sort of my solo trip idea, so that I'd head down.
Although the dollars are not.
No, the dollar's a real bitch. That's the thing about... Anyway. Too much thinking, not enough action. I think that's the other important thing, is that if I'm thinking too much, it's not ideal.
Go.
I almost fell.
You did?
No.
Where?
No, I'm kidding. I stepped and I didn't see where I was stepping, so it was kind of lower. I need to get knocked around a bit, you know? Probably not right now, though. Should take it easy. Take it easy until things heal, you know? I feel like I should wear the hat like this, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool way to do it. Especially when the sun is down. I get a lot of time to myself, you know, as I'm recovering. I get a lot of time with my own thoughts and my own learning.
What do you think about during that time?
Screaming at my pillow. No, I'm kidding. I am just, while I'm learning. Well, that's funny. That's gonna be great footage right there.
Some kind of bug.
I'm learning, you know, I learned about nutrition. I spent like 2 hours learning about nutrition last night. And it was a rude awakening, actually, because what I learned is that we don't know very much about nutrition in this world. We don't understand. We do not understand what good food is. And like it's still like a science. Like people, I don't know. Like, you know, I've read a lot about sea salt, and then I looked at pink salt. So pink salt comes from like Himalayan mountains, yada yada. It's like a rock salt. So there, when I looked into it, I couldn't actually find conclusive evidence that it was actually good for you.
That's probably not good for you.
Well,
Like, I can go on.
I also can't find conclusive evidence that tomatoes are good for you. Like, I got people telling me that it's like not good because it has allergy issues and stuff like that. I'm like,
If you're allergic to it,
I guess with salt, okay, with salt, if you don't have salt in your diet and you're not like a big salt person, you don't have much salt, then pink salt's the way to go. You're gonna have salt in your diet. Because what you need is you need the sodium. Most people in their diets, they get more than enough sodium through all the foods that they eat, all the processed foods. So if you want, like the Himalayan salt is the healthiest salt in the world. But again, it's got 400 milligrams of sodium for every 1 gram. So, you know, it's like any other salt.
does it taste like anything?
It just tastes like salt. I don't know. I don't notice the difference. People swear by it. I've only just tried it today though. I didn't fully immerse the salmon in salt.
This way and back there.
I don't know where this goes. Okay. I didn't fully immerse myself in salt. The thing is, I'm really cutting things down, and sodium's really important for you. It's actually really good for muscular movements and whatnot. So sodium's actually an important part of your diet, and you get that with salt. And also it makes your food taste better, so it doesn't hurt to have a little bit. If you're overdoing it though, like you're like salting everything, then it's perhaps a problem. Somebody maybe wants to come over and they want proper seasoning. Well, it's probably good to have some pink salt around, because then you can at least say, hey, this has some health benefits, but as long as you're not, I guess it's kind of like wine, you know? If you drink a lot of it, it's not good for you. Drink a liter every day or a couple days, I guess, and you're fine. It's not going to ruin you. But anyway, so nutrition, then meditation. Exploring meditation is important. And I'm creating too. Like, look at me, I'm creating videos. Pumping out like between 1 to 5 videos a day. That's extreme. That's like, not many people do that. Not many people create anything. So, I'm certainly creating. I'm tapping into my creative talent. What am I thinking about? Thinking about what to do with my life, what to do with the next steps. You know, I'm lucky enough to have been able to put a big down payment on an apartment. And that was based on working for 2 years. Hey, you know what you can do? You can work your ass off in corporate for 2 years, and then you can retire for 2 years. That's the advantage to really being disciplined though. Like for me, I was disciplined with my money. I didn't go out to eat. I didn't go shopping. I didn't go to the movies. I wore the same pants. Maybe this wraps around up here.
I have a straight wrapper all right here.
It seems like it's further away. Further away from where we're trying to get to.
We're going back down the hill. And then back up it again.
Oh, I thought we were... This is 60...
Right there's 7 second up there.
We can go 70 seconds. Anyway,
It's a busy street.
that's true. And I wouldn't be able to hear any of this. I guess, you know, I think I was wearing the same pants for 2 years at work. The same, like, 2 pairs of pants I would alternate between. Whereas other people would probably be buying, like, new pants every couple months. Because, like, I kept everything in good shape, so I didn't have any need to go and buy new stuff. This is expensive. Buy new clothing, shopping every day. It's just unnecessary.
It's true.
So I cut all that out, and that's why I was able to save so much. Like, it's just people don't know how to do that. People don't know how to save. But I think about money all the time. How to, because I want to be able to, survive. Surviving's important. And also thriving. I want to be able to thrive. I want to actually look back and say, I've created something, here's my legacy. That I'm trying to figure out, trying to explore that. I think there's a lot of people in my age group, 28. Actually, we're talking like 18 to 30 crowd has no clue. It's no clue what it's. Yeah, that's where the big hill is, I think. No. There's a house down there.
There's a different path here.
Oh man. This is never ending. No exit.
That doesn't make any sense to go that way.
69th Avenue. But I don't want to go and work for a company again. Like, I have this determination to build something for myself. And if I go and I work for somebody, I have given up. I have given up on everything. I have admitted defeat, and I haven't tried hard enough. You know what I mean? If you haven't tried hard enough, then how can you admit defeat? It's too soon.
That's true.
Put in the time, work hard, make it happen. Yeah. Well, sometimes we think too hard about how to make it happen. Sometimes happening is better than nothing.
That's not an easy hill to get up.
Gotta grind, man. Grind up that hill. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Those are some big garbage cans, eh? Do we really have that much waste?
Yeah.
Ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. You'd be pumping out videos for like a good year without getting any real views. It's just the way it is. Look at that. I like this hill. Yeah.
Good thing to bring your road bike here.
Road bike?
Yeah, go back and forth up the hill.
Up and down the hill? Yeah, you could do that. You could just increase the tension.
True.
If you had rollers, which I have not had a chance to use. My bike rollers.
It's completely different though.
Joe for that kid.
Completely different rollers versus actually being out here. There's a whole balance thing that you have to deal with.
What, with the rollers?
Well, with that, there's a different kind of balance compared to out here.
It's harder balance.
I suppose.
It requires you to literally balance in a straight line with 12 inches width. And if you don't balance, you fall off. If you stop, you fall off. Like, whereas out here, falling off is not as common. That's why I still can't use the rollers. I use like a... Well, I haven't actually quite figured out how to use them, but I'm exploring. Interesting though. Here's the thing about like the video cameras, right? I mean, you can get a bigger video camera and start documenting while you're walking, but actually that's heavier, harder to hold, and not as real. Somebody's working out.
Yeah.
I have like no upper body. I did when I was running, because I was doing other stuff too,
I did learn that.
strengthening my entire body. Now, I have more fat in my midsection. So all the eating out. And I have no strength in my upper. There's like nothing there. It's all gone. I look silly. But the walking's a good start.
For sure.
Getting proper food is a good start. Got all those greens. Gotta eat all those carrots. Oh, they were good. I was munching on them. Might have that for a nice nighttime snack. Is it okay to eat vegetables at night?
I don't really know. Something to read up on.
Oh,
I
one
always
more.
thought like you should kind of wrap up your eating around 7. Gives your body 3 to 4 hours to digest your dinner and such.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, unless you're pumping weights or exercising late in the evening.
Shouldn't be eating that time of night. Makes sense. You kind of go to bed hungry though. That's... Which way do we... I don't want to get attacked. This is our documentary, Bradley. We are literally creating film after film after film. This is how it's done. I think people are too afraid of getting in front of the camera. They don't want to try. Think about it, like even in my phone, like I had like 90 videos and 600 photos. But you know, you're always gonna have more photos.
Speaking of photos, I got more wedding photos today.
That's
Some of
cool.
you too.
Whoa.
They look good. I'll have to send you some. These are the link.
That's cool.
Not all of them. There's some other snippet. There's like almost probably 2,000 taken. I'll take a last year.
Well, throwing this all. I'll stick to your left side. Interesting. They come out nice?
Yeah.
That's, that's good. What's better, iPhone photography or SLR photography?
Tough call on that one.
If it's a tough call, it's just not Unless you're a professional, it's tough to justify.
I mean, SLR's quite nice.
Yeah, it is.
There's just a whole nother level of detail that they have.
It really depends what you're trying to look for, what you're trying to accomplish, what your objectives are. Yeah.
Oh,
Think about the children.
hello? Hello?
I was saying hello. I don't see many people doing that, talking on their earbuds. But I guess, why not, right? Because we're too lazy to have the phone up to our ear. Could have done the Hong Kong cross here.
Or we used to walk like 10 kilometers. Like go down to Langley, like Best Buy and stuff.
That wasn't 10. That was not 10 kilometers. Wasn't that 5? That was like 5.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, when you can't... Well, actually, we could still drive, but we didn't choose to. I'm wondering why. Why was that? Why do we keep going to Best Buy?
No, we went to the mall too, remember?
I feel like we kept going to Best Buy looking at watches. I don't know. It was weird. It was just bizarre that we were not driving anywhere.
Yeah.
Now I'm like not driving. Like, I don't know. This feels weird to me that I'm not driving. Like, I don't know. This is just bizarre to me. I feel like it's like one of those skills that I had, and now I'm losing it.
Yeah, you don't lose it.
What?
I didn't drive for over 3 weeks from being away.
And you lost it? You forgot how to drive?
No, not at all. Came back and I drove like the Europeans, even more so.
Wow. Don't touch the ducks. The ducks are harmless. Leave the ducks alone. Leave the ducks alone. That makes sense. Well, that was an interesting walk. Some good stuff about money there.